GTA Online is really old now and it's starting to get boring for some, but RP servers like Grand RP are bringing the life back into the game with new vehicles, activities and even new features. But Grand RP can be hard for beginners and you can get lost with all the new activities and content in this mode or completely new game in my opinion. So this video will be a beginner's guide to Grand RP and how you can complete the storyline and beginner's quests and start earning some serious money or some good money at the start of the game. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, then please drop a like down below and comment any other videos you would like to see from me. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into this. So when you first load into Grand RP, head to the hotel lobby and speak to this woman at the counter and ask for the storyline. This is basically a tutorial running through some of the activities and things you can do in the game, and after completing it you will receive $5,000. So first, what you want to do to start earning some money and to start completing this beginner's quest, you will want to head over to the power plant, which is near the bridge, which is next to the casino. And to get there faster, talk to this NPC woman outside the hotel and you can get yourself a scooter free of charge. Now just a quick tip, you can't just drive off like in GTA Online with the scooter. You have to actually start the bikes and cars by clicking the control key on your keyboard and then you can drive to the power plant. Now when you have arrived at the power plant, walk inside and go to the yellow circle or icon on the right hand side and interact with it and start the job. Now when you take this job, you will be working as a level 1 electrician, and to complete the first step of the beginner's quest you will need to make $100 from the electrician job, which shouldn't take long at all. So head to the yellow pointers on the ground and start doing these simple wire tasks. You have to muddle the wires up a bit until it completes it. Now I'm not sure if there is a pattern for this, I just do trial and error mostly, but most likely there is a pattern, so if you know it, then please comment it down in the comment section down below because I'm not sure if there is one. But either way, do these sort of tasks enough times and you will eventually get the $100 and you will move on to the next step of the beginner's quest. After getting the $100, you'll be told to go to the post office to claim your reward, which is actually $500 cash by the way. Now that will be used to do the next step of the beginner's guide, which is to get a driver's license, which, well, that driver's license costs $500, so that $500 will be out the window straight away. Now by the way, the post office is highlighted in the map with a brown/orange crate icon, similar to the business battle crate icon from GTA Online. Now after collecting your $500, head over to the driver's test area, which is next to the marina in the south of Los Santos. Now speak to this fine gentleman NPC and ask for a driver's test, and that will cost you $500. Now to pass the driver's exam, you need to follow 3 easy steps, and they are very easy. Follow the big blue checkpoints, don't hit anyone or anything, and then finally don't go over 100 kilometers per hour. Now if you fail these steps, you will have to restart the driver's test, which is a colossal pain in the ass, and also you will lose the $500. But there is actually a way where you can limit the speed on the vehicle so you can guarantee you won't be going too fast and you won't fail that way. So basically click G on your keyboard when you're inside the vehicle and all these options will pop up in the center of your screen, and click the one that says speed limit and click it enough times until it says speed limit 90 kilometers per hour, and then you can continue with the driver's test. It's very easy. Follow the checkpoints for about a mile or so, and then when you arrive back at the driver's license area, you will receive your driver's license. Wow, what a surprise. Now the driver's license isn't just required for the beginner's quest, it also is one of the required items needed to be able to do some jobs such as being a bus driver or delivery driver. Both of these jobs require a driver's license, and when I say it out loud, it should be super obvious to you guys. But after you have gained your driver's license, rent another scooter from the guy you took the driver's test from, and head back to the hotel woman, and you can then call in or collect yourself a free car. Now this free car is super shitty, but it's a bit faster than the moped, and you can't get knocked around by other dickhead players if they bump into you, which is a bonus. Now the next step is to go to any of the oil wells scattered across the map. Now usually I would go to the ones in the bottom right of the map, east of Los Santos, and just interact with them. Now to complete the beginner's quest, or this step of the beginner's quest, you will need to earn 5 barrels of oil, which is very easy. Now simply click and hold down on these drills until they are completely filled in white. For doing this once, you will get 1 barrel of oil, so you'll need to do this 5 times, quick maths, to get all 5 barrels of oil. Now after you have gotten your 5 barrels of oil, you will need to sell them to any of the buyers across the map. They are indicated with a brown sludge trading symbol. Now the closest one to you, if you choose to drill in the East Los Santos area, is only about a mile away from that location, and I'll put the location on screen now if anyone is still unsure about where it is. Now drive to the buyer and then speak to him. Scroll down through his listed items until you see the type of oil that you drilled. Then click on it and sell all 5 barrels of oil, and you will receive $5,000, and that is the beginner's quest all finished. Now every hour the barrels of oil and all other sellable items in the server change in value. So 1 barrel of gasoline could be worth $22 1 hour, and then the next hour it could be worth only $12. So keep checking the prices regularly to see what you should be going for. I also forgot to mention, when drilling for oil, there are 3 types of oil barrels you can actually drill for. The first one being gasoline, then solar, and then kerosene, which is basically aviation fuel. Now they all take the same amount of time to get, but they all sell for different amounts of money each hour. So go to the seller before drilling and check what one is selling for the highest, so you can drill for the highest selling one, which will make you the most money, obviously. Next on the agenda is going to be getting a proper job. Now mining for minerals is a great way to make some easy money in the game early on. So head over to any 24/7 store and buy a level 1 or level 2 pickaxe. Now the level 2 pickaxe rewards more copper and also has a higher chance of getting rarer minerals like emeralds. So to start mining, head over to these icons on the map and just interact with the area, and you will receive a random amount of a material which can be sold to the same guy that you sold the oil to. Now it's probably a good time to mention that this part or area of the game is quite grindy, as what you're actually trying to achieve is to get as many of your jobs such as miner, lumberjack, farmer, oil driller, up to level 3, as when these get to level 3, you can become a construction worker or a level 3 construction worker, which rewards, I believe, $30,000 every single hour of play. And with players building new construction sites and taking over construction sites all the time, level 3 construction jobs are wanted all the time and are in high demand across both servers. So work will always be available. So make sure to check what jobs are highest paying that hour by pressing M, then going to My Jobs, where it will list how high the pay is for that hour. Just like the sellable materials, jobs, wages, and salaries change every hour so that you're inclined to do other activities. So 1 hour lumberjack might be the highest paying, and then the next hour farmer might be the highest paying. So double check that every single hour. If you are doing the farm activity, every so often you will receive seeds which sell anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 on top of your wage, which varies quite a bit. Now the farm is very popular, so you will find lots of other players to chat to, and some of them are hella goofy. Some of the things I've heard there are really hilarious, and there will always be funner interactions if you're into that sort of thing. Unfortunately, for the purpose of this video, I chose to go to the deserted and very quiet farm along the highway, which is definitely not as entertaining. Now, as I mentioned, you want to level up your skills for these areas of work, and that does take a bit of time. Now, actually becoming a level 3 farmer is the easiest one. It only takes about 2 to 3 hours of play to get level 3 farmer. Now you will have to plant a certain amount of seeds or deliver a certain amount of timber, but after you level up, new jobs will be unlocked and new activities inside previous jobs will also be unlocked, so it won't get too boring grinding for that level 3. But it can be a bit of a grind for other ones, like level 3 oil driller or whatever does take absolutely ages. I do not have level 3 oil driller and I am not wanting to go for that. But level 3 oil drillers are actually in high demand, as not many people want to grind their asses off to do that. So if you want to guarantee yourself a job, level 3 oil driller is the way to go, unfortunately. On top of all this, I recommend you take out Playtime Rewards. I probably should have told you this earlier, but open your phone and click on this icon in the bottom right, then click the left option and select any of these contracts, which will be, for example, play for an hour and you will earn yourself $10,000, or play for 3 hours and receive $50,000. So if you have a long time to play, then take out one of the longer contracts and you'll make a huge amount of money for doing literally nothing apart from playing, which is great. And these contracts can be completed daily, meaning if you only have an hour, you can select the hour-long contract one day, and maybe the next day you have a few more hours you can play, you can select a different contract, which is a great way to keep you playing over and over and over again. But that's basically it for today's beginner guide. I showed you guys how to make some money at the start of the game and the objectives you should be going for, which was to level up all professions or as many as possible to level 3 and then try to get a job on a construction site which pays really good money every hour. Obviously, there are other ways to play with family business and illicit businesses, and also lots more legitimate businesses, like you can sell food, you can be a truck driver, all these different things. There's lots more you can do. So you can always have a look or try those later down the line. But for new players, this is the easiest way to get started and to start getting some of the nice things in Grand RP, such as the clothes, the loot boxes, and real cars like the McLaren P1 or Lamborghini Aventador, which are both really awesome. As you can see in the background gameplay, I'm driving this real life BMW Z3 M Sport with a complete factory interior which looks really good. So if Grand RP sounds like something you would want to be dipping your toes into, maybe trying out a bit, use my referral link in the comments down below. It'll be in the pinned comment and you will receive $25,000 right off the bat. So you could maybe get a pickaxe, you could get clothes, you could do something like that. But thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and like always, guys, take care everyone and have a great day.